Sit back. I think I'm only going to be on for about 15 minutes. Some funny stuff. So just hanging out. I meditated for 25 minutes, which was weird. So that was nice. It's always a bit annoying for me. It's hard to get myself into that kind of calm because it's can't really get calm, especially when you have bad visual snow. Because I mean, you just see madness in your head, along with tapering and stuff. That more madness that's in my head. So it's hard to relax and close your eyes. But it's better than it was like a month ago. So even to 2 weeks ago, subway. But got a ton of snow. I didn't take a walk today. It's freezing and I don't have my car. My girlfriend's got my car today. It's better in the snow. So not really going out or doing nothing. So just hanging out. Anxiety's a little higher today. Yesterday was actually decent. It was kind of weird. Yesterday was the calmest I've felt in a long time, which isn't saying much because it wasn't that calm, but I actually felt calmer than normal. I'm telling you, I could deal with this. I could deal with this if my anxiety was way lower. I'm telling you, I can't give all my information over YouTube, but I drive a decent car. It's all-wheel drive. It's better in the snow than hers. But yeah, trying not to give away every bit of information I have on this channel. People learn, people learn too much, and I don't need it coming back to me one day. But I'm pretty open. But I know you don't. Walmart's fucking terrible. Target's different. I like Target, but we don't have like food like a lot of the groceries at the Target we have. Just some. There's some freezer sections, but I guess there is groceries, but not like produce. I wish they had produce. Walmart's got produce, but honestly, with the way Walmart is, it's just not worth it to go. No, I mean my car was it's a 2014, so it's a little older now. It ended up shitting out, and the engine got fucked. But they replaced the engine because there was a recall on a couple other models, so they replaced it. And now I have like only 30,000 miles on that engine, so I'm gonna keep it for a little bit. No, not like they would. Jeez, it's not like they come find me. It's not about that. It's about just internet tracking and stuff. Every piece of information I give out is just another piece of information for a scammer to have. So you got to keep it to a limit. It's kind of like on Facebook. when there's memes that ask you about certain information. You could tell it's a fishing for information. And then they sell this information. Very typical stuff. It's like I'm feeling better, but it's still like realistically, if I had to wait till I felt like I did before I fucked up Remeron, it would probably be another couple of years. So that's not going to happen. It's kind of like when you call like say a bank or something and they ask you certain questions. A lot of their questions are like, what is your mother's maiden name, and what street did you live on, blah blah blah. A lot of these questions are just a lot of things that I won't answer. Some things I have that would be, not good, but I'm starting not to say all my information just in case people try to gather information. Scammers gather information. They just sell that bullshit. So silly. I get a lot of scammers on my page. Get a lot of people fucking with me and whatnot. So anyway, I don't know how clued in you are again with that dude downstairs that's been smoking weed. So he's had 3 notes, and I've been very open with him about it. And I could tell he was starting to try not to smoke weed. I saw him go into his car. I saw him go into his garage, which is funny because his garage is right next to mine. So now my garage reeks of weed. So whatever. So I thought he was finally, even though he completely lied to my face that he smokes weed, but whatever, I knew he was lying. So now, since he decided to stop for a little while, I'm like, good, maybe he finally listened. Because my last note said, if it doesn't stop, I'm going to the office and going from there. So I think it was Friday or Saturday night. It was like two in the morning. I woke up coughing because it was smoky in my fucking house, my apartment. It reeked so bad of weed. It was so disgusting. It was fucking pathetic. So obviously he didn't give a shit again. And it was funny because today I saw him go out to his garage. So he tries once in a while. But I said, fuck it. I went to the office today and told them. And basically they say I'm not the only one who complains. But whatever. They have a letter that they send out to people that with that. So we'll see if it helps at all. To not do it at all. That's the thing. He's got to stop in general. If it was like once a month or something, I wouldn't complain. But he's so ridiculous. So we'll see where that goes. Basically, what's going to happen is if they give out the letter and he still does it, then I'm going to go back to the office as they suggested, and they will give him a final notice kind of thing, and we'll see what happens. I really don't want to go to the police about this, but I will if I have to. Ugh. My DPDR and fog are thick today. Thicker. My girlfriend went down to her parents' house. She has a dental appointment tomorrow. So I'm on my own tonight, hence my anxiety is always a little higher when she's gone. This is never a good sign for me thinking like, how would I be when I'm alone if I was alone? Feels like shit. Sucks. Which I don't know why, because half the time she just stresses me out more. You know what I mean? In the way of me trying to be on my best, which sometimes is good, but sometimes it can be pretty exhausting. So, I know I'm still not sleeping great. Last night, my dog just kept on getting up and whining. So that sucked. That was annoying. I'm going to sign off here in 2 seconds. It snowed so much. And I know that kind of fucked me up too, because it's hard to walk in when I take out my dog. And it's cold as fuck. And the last few days I've had to clean off my car and just. All right, I'm going to get off here. And just wanted to say hi. And, I've just noticed now every time I meditate before I do this, I'm kind of just in a daze for a while. Sometimes it makes me feel better. Yesterday it did, today it didn't. So I'm hoping I wake back up because this time I meditated pretty good, but it's like I'm so out of it now. My DPDR and fog are thicker. That kind of sucks. So we'll see what happens. All right, you guys take care.